Cancellation of session. You might say, you're busy, you only want to work X amount of hours a day during this. So what's the probability that somebody's going to cancel a session or show up late to a session? It happens enough that we should have this discussion. You set aside 11:30 till noon for coaching, an accountability session with an agent from Florida or here in the metro area. And again, it's right on time. When you make the call, they don't answer the phone. And you go, what do I do? Well, that's going to be called a missed session. Each of the clients will be allowed a certain amount of missed sessions. And this is part of what we hope is the compensation per hour, what we're paying you. Because we only pay you for sessions that occurred. And you turn in your paperwork. That's how we know that you get compensated for that time. Because again, these are half-hour increments. You get paid in half-hour increments. You could have a noon to 12:30 session and then a 4 to 4:30 session. That would be 1 hour. And again, you might want to work with 8 clients in a day versus 4 hours. But there's a fairly good chance one of those people will forget to show up. They won't be charged for that session, thus you will be compensated for it. But if they continue to miss based on the specified number in our agreement, they will be charged for that session. In addition, people showing up late. There's certain time and then there's what we call realtor time. And you might have a 9 a.m. session with somebody and they're finally available at 9:07. You called them and they called you back 7 minutes later. You have another session at 9:30. Well, just use common sense. Would you rather start the time later with them if you're available? Because remember, this is a long-term client. We don't want to keep penalizing the client, but we do set boundaries with them in the upfront agreement. And if the client you're working with continues to abuse all of our time, we'll actually speak, the head coach will speak to the president or the manager of that agent or our client again. We want to make sure for the sake of the investment the company has made in our training programs and your time, that the salespeople respect that. And I know going into this, some don't. They don't appreciate the management's investment. Well, I do. We want to make sure that the owner of their company or their manager really understands this person's continually late for this, and what are we going to do about it? And I'll have that discussion in advance with the leadership of these other companies that are our clients. All right. Any questions on this? Just contact your head coach. All right. Thanks for watching.